the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First look now for Darrington Evans. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The 38-yard line.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
They got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Being chased out left. Short throw to Smith. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with Evans. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominant.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Darrington Evans with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Colts nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The line of scrimmage.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Taylor. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
They turn to Taylor on 4th. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll run here with Evans. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
They go play action now. Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Thomas. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
1st down, tight.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Titans 7, Colts nothing.
On 2nd and a couple, Wilson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And 2 yards to go.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Evans. That one goes for 8 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On the ground, it's Evans. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
On 2nd down, a run with Evans. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. that just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
On third down, here's Evans. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Darrington Evans with his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Titans 14, Colts nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Jonathan Taylor.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Now Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down.
1-yard line.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not a recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
And it's 3rd down.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He may try and run for this. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want them to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there in that scramble.
They'll run on first down with Evans. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
He's brought down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Flush to his right. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run on first down. Evans. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's tackled.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. And that's caught by Smith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Number 11, A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
21, Colts 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Jefferson.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
It's now
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And no thought of a return here for Hines. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Out to his left. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. On first down, Taylor fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
3rd down and 7.
On play action, they'll throw. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The sack by Harold Landry, the former Boston College Eagle. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Darrington Evans, 54 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Second and 13. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Good.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. On the left side, it's McDonald. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On first down, they'll start out with Evans. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. A gain of 3, second down.
He's brought down at the 30.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a gain of 6.
Wilson now to throw on third down. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll run on first down. It's Evans. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The 28-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Throwing on second and 8. Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and now it's third down. The Titans on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
By number 10.
The Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll go again here with Evans. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Carrington Evans, the ball carrier.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
And it's 3rd down.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Eluding the pressure right. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Evans. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. And they'll go right back to Evans. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Evans. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's only gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Darrington Evans there to make the grab. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And it's good, but it's also of little consequences. This game is over.
Makes the score Titans 35.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
So for the Titans, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they'll return home next week to take on the LA Rams. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.